let's take science. This has the best scope. I'll take commerce, and CA earns a lot of money. Arts is easy. Do arts. That's the best way to approach. This is not how you choose your stream. If you choose the wrong stream now, you're going to repent for 2 years, lose the confidence and motivation to do anything in life further, and it takes a lot of struggle to build yourself from that. Don't make the wrong choice. Hello everyone, and welcome to the series of Your Future Starts Now. In this series, this is the second video where we are going to discuss on how you should choose your stream. Remember, there's no better stream or there's no perfect stream. There's only one right stream for you. Let's get started. First, let's start by bursting a few myths that are running around so that you have clarity. First, science is only for intelligent students. Wrong. The science stream is actually a stream for consistency. You don't have to be intelligent. You could be an average student, but if you are performing consistently, you could score really well and get an admission in top universities. Myth 2. Commerce has less scope. There's nothing much you can do about it. Very wrong. If you had done the build awareness step in the previous video, you would have really understood that commerce has huge scope. There is investment banking, there is CA, CMA, business, economics, so much in commerce right now. Myth 3. Arts is only for weak students. Dude, the world's most difficult exam, UPSC, is cracked by 90% art students. It's not an easy stream. You just have to have the right ability for it. Myth 4. If you're getting highest marks, take science. Wrong. Marks is just a way to show how you have scored on the day of exam. Though it has the ability to decide some things or decide some cutoffs, but ultimately what you want and what you decide should be your final choice. If you want to do certain things, you would have worked for it and got the required marks for it. That is how the board sees it. Myth 5. Following your friends. Cousins are taking science, so I'm taking science. No, wrong. You and your sibling could be different in so many things. How do you think you and your friends would have the same ability, thought process, and desire to do what you want? If you find someone who wants to do the same thing as much as you, that's a different thing. But just choosing something because your friends are choosing it is something you can do very bad for your career, and it will ruin it further. Because ultimately, this is your future and you have to decide. Once we've busted all these general myths that are going on, let's move to understand the nature of each stream and what abilities you need to possess in each of these. Starting with the world favorite, science. In science, the key ability that is needed by most students is ability to solve a problem or the desire to solve a puzzle or problem. If you're that person who gets excited when there is a puzzle or a tricky question and you're eager to solve it, science is meant for you. Because ultimately, what is engineering or medicine? They are actually trying to solve a problem using science. The science says that these are the possible things that can happen. So if a person has a problem or a disease, you use science to solve their problem. There is a universal problem of how people can communicate with each other. So engineers build GPS and Bluetooth and whatnot. Science is a theory, and engineering medicine are applications of science. They use science to solve a problem. So the key ability here is to understand or to have the ability or interest in solving a problem. Once you know that you have this basic ability, think if you are able to consistently sit through and study for long hours. No one can do that on day one, but just think, how passionate are you about it, which will put you in that discipline to do it every day. It is a long journey and a long, tough journey when it comes to science in these 2 years. There's a lot of serious concepts, heavy load theories that will come your way. How much ability do you have to accept all of them just for your interest for your problem solving? Once you have the interest and you have the ability and consistency, this stream becomes a cakewalk for you. Taking maths, whether you take bio or computers, having maths in it really helps because most of the physics concepts of 11th, 12th have deep maths information. So having maths on the side really helps you with it. Now coming to the next stream that we have, which is commerce. Here the key ability you need to possess is knack for understanding how money works, how money grows or comes down, or how money is accounted for, and how businesses are built. If your interest lies in, I don't want to make a product, but I know how to sell it, then that's commerce for you. Let someone make the product. I'll help them sell it, or I'll help them build a market around it. That is where your commerce ability lies. Key interest in money, financials, and markets is one of the key ability for commerce. Don't take it just because you don't want to do science. This is one of the reason why people do, which is not going to help. Take it if you have interest in it, because that's where you know what you want to be. Having a logical thinking and basic maths ability is a key essential skill here. And do not think that if you take commerce, life is easier compared to science student. Not really. CA is also one of the most tough exams, and if you're planning to go for it, clearing it is equally difficult compared to the others. Discipline and consistency are a key aspects in all streams, and working hard in all streams is equally essential. Where you put your effort in these first 2 years or the next 2 years or later in life depends on which stream you take and what you want to be. Coming to humanities arts. Here the key ability is a writing skill and ability to form an opinion and sticking on it with research and thought process. Having the analytical ability to understand the problem or a situation and give an opinion on it, or ability to write. There is a lot of scope in humanities like UPSC, law, philosophy, psychology, design, etc., which could really boost your career if you're interested in these things. And a key analytical thinking, public speaking, and the interest in politics, law, nature, society, all these things really help you boost your career in this. Now that you have understood how each stream works, you have written your abilities in every place, try to match what aligns with each other. See which stream is suitable and right for you. If, again, I'm repeating it, if it's something unconventional and not the straightforward one, and if you're still doubtful about it, do enough research about the scope and growth of that. You should be convinced before convincing anyone. Always remember that. Your parents will be convinced if you are completely convinced. If parents are watching this video, my message to them would be, let your child choose his stream. A very confident commerce or an art student is much better than a very forced science student. Science is not everything in life. I understand you want only success for your children, but probably their success lies in other streams. Let them take an informed decision. The only aspect you need to check is if they're choosing this just to avoid something else. That's the only place they need your guidance. Otherwise, they are young adults and they can make their choice. And if you let them do, they'll make their right choice with the right information. Again, at the end of this video, I would like to conclude by saying there is no best stream. There's only one perfect stream for you. Choosing without clarity and lack of awareness is the most detrimental thing you can do for your career. So always build your clarity, build your awareness, merge them both and decide your stream. Don't get into something unknowing and repent for life. Choose wisely. Remember, no matter what you choose, ability, discipline, and consistency, you can be a master at any stream you choose. Remember, this is your future and your future starts now. Until then, subscribe to the channel and like this video. Comment below on which stream you're planning to take and why. Until then, this is Gayatri signing off. See you in the next one.